We are a community of freedom, a community of justice, and a community of equality. Our community of butlersbridge are so loyal to each other that other communities in this world and in this country should take up what our great town, our great people, because it's the people that matter in the town, which is there's so much goodness and so much greatness, which is unbelievable to imagine. And I couldn't be happier to be a part of my town and be a part of my community. Because if one of us are in trouble, the whole lot of us are in trouble. If somebody attacks us on our streets, if somebody attacks us in our house, if somebody attacks us in a burglary, if somebody even drives a car through our window, the whole village stands in solidarity and willing to fight back against whoever threatens the people, the generous, kind people and loving people of butlersbridge. We are in the one boat, and the boat is on the Anna Lee, on which we take pride and liberty to our local river, and we keep it as clean and as best as we can. Because as a community, the only way that we understand and everybody else should understand, if we work together, no matter who we are, we could be Australian, Canadian, but we all are living in butlersbridge, and butlersbridge is a community of greatness and goodness. And as I said, we will stand together no matter what happens, and to show that we stand together, I have an example of what happened a few years ago. Our famous restaurant, the Derrick Inn, if you're ever in the area, please go and have a look, because it's just greatness. Went on fire, and it was devastated. And the community raised money and raised funds to rebuild it to its glory. And it's one of the most popular and most nicest restaurants in the country, and it's the best restaurant in Ulster, was named for 2 years in a row. And we take pride in our community, and we take pride in our streets, making sure they're clean and safe to walk. And if somebody threatens our way of liberty and life and freedom, then as simple as that, we throw them out of the village and we give them their marching orders. Because as a community, we believe, as people of this nice and generous community, if you're nice to us, we be nice to you, and if you come in here to cause trouble, then we're going to give you all the trouble you deserve. Because that's what a community is. Because the whole lot of us will stand together and make sure that no troublemaker would ever dare to even do anything wrong. And that's what our community has grown to, and it's one of the best and most loveliest community ever. If somebody does not have enough money to get something in the shop, somebody will step in and buy it for you. And if somebody does not have enough petrol in their car, somebody will get you petrol. And if somebody does not have a way to go to town, we have a bus. We have a bus that people will pay if they see you in trouble to get you into town and ask. And even if people are going past you and you're walking on the roads into town, the people of butlersbridge would ask you, do you want a lift? And that, my friends, and that to everybody in Cavan, that we take pride in our youngsters, in our local GA clubs, that we support with all our pride and with all of glory, and sometimes with sadness, because we lose sometimes. As great teams, we are good losers, as they say, if we lose a match. But as a community, we are stronger and more united and more free than if we're not a community. Because if you're not a community, like some places in Cavan and some places in Ireland, like drug dealers taking over the community, terrorising the community, gangs, people who think they can run the community. Because in butlersbridge, we are just a community that wants the best and what's the nicest and safest community for all our children and all our people, and especially for the elderly, because we take pride and pleasure and greatness in our community. I hope everybody enjoyed me speaking about this, but I just have to say this: up the bridge and long live the bridge. And also to say to people, come and visit Butlersbridge, because we are open and we are ready to serve you. And if you come with bad intentions, please God you won't. We will give you your bad intentions in a plate, and we make sure that the plate will be on top of your head. And if you come bear with nice and generous intentions and come to help us and just enjoy Butlersbridge, we will give you a lovely, lovely kiss. Thank you.